Good afternoon and welcome to J&G Homes Arena Championship Sunday here on the AAA Hockey Challenge, brought to you by Brandon Source for Sports. This division is the 2016 Silver Division. This is the gold medal game, sponsored by Sobeys Extra. How you doing this afternoon? My name is Chris Fulcavage. You can call me Falco. Proud to be here helping out the broadcast for Championship Sunday and the AAA Hockey Challenge. We got ourselves a doozy for you on this one. We got Dakota taking on Wheatland. How did we get here? Here's the team comparisons heading into this big gold medal final. Team Dakota, 4-1-0 in this tournament. They are on a 3-game win streak right now. Goals for, 7.6. Goals against, 2.8. Power plays at 13%, penalty kill at 91. They're averaging about 25 shots a game, while only averaging against, allowing 12 shots a game. Meanwhile, on the other side, you got the Wheatland Wild, a perfect 5-0 in this tournament so far. They got 14 goals for, 1.4 goals against. Very low average there. Power play, clipping along at 25%. Penalty kill, perfect 100%. They're averaging 30.2 shots a game. Shots against, averaging 6.0. I'm going to say that last stat again. Wheatland is averaging over 30 shots a game while giving up 6.0. Dakota going to be just trying to get some of those shots against today. As for the penalty minutes, 4.8 for Dakota and 3.6 for Wheatland. These two teams did play each other back a couple of days ago, and it was Wheatland Wild on top with a final score of 6-3. But everything from that is out the window. It doesn't matter. It's a one game, winner takes all, gold medal on the line. Leading scorers for both teams. On Team Dakota, your leading scorers. Number 19, Clay Cullig. He's got 3 goals, 9 assists for 12 points so far. Number 12, Braxton McLeod, 8 goals, 3 assists for 11 points. Number 10, Cam Samuelson, 6 goals, 5 assists. He's got 11 points in the tournament. Number 8, Ethan Fisher. He's got 5 goals, 4 assists for 9 points. And number 86, Maverick Wetch. 7 goals, 1 assist for 8 points. That's your leading scorers on Team Dakota. Team Dakota goaltender, number 31, Nicholas Belohavaluk. He's got 4 wins, 1 loss with a goals against of 2.8. Wheatland Wild, their leading scorers. Get ready for this total here. Number 29, Rory Zawizlak. I got to get that name right because I think we're probably going to say it quite a few times today. Zawizlak has 33 points in 5 games. 19 goals. 19 goals, 14 assists for number 29, Rory Zawizlak, in 5 games played. Right next to him with 28 points, 8 goals, 20 assists for Griffin Daviduk. After that, Braden Morrison, 19 points in 5 games, 11 goals, 8 assists. Number 4, Holt Arneson, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. And number 22, Wyatt Dobson, 6 goals, 6 assists for 12 points. So the third leading scorer on Wheatland would be the number 1 leading scorer for Dakota by 6 points. So going into today, a lot of high scoring on the Wheatland side. Dakota, we'll see if they can maintain and stick with them. Like I said, one game, anything can happen. In net for Wheatland, number 39, Jackson Hiltz. A perfect 5-0 record in this tournament so far. He's got 1.4 goals against. His save percentage is .767. Warm-up is done. The kids are going to be helping clean up the pucks here, and then we are going to be getting off into our national anthem and then puck drop on this gold medal game. However you're spending your Sunday, wherever it is, appreciate you tuning on in and watching along here on the AAA Hockey Challenge YouTube. AAA Hockey Challenge at Brandon, Manitoba. Title presented by Brandon Source for Sports. This game here and the division, 2016 Silver Division, proudly sponsored by Sobeys Extra. Wheatland Wild, Dakota Warriors. The game coming up in just moments. O Canada's next. Now we are ready for puck drop here on our final broadcast of Gold Medal Sunday of the AAA Hockey Challenge. Here in the Wheat City, Brandon, Manitoba, we got the Wheatland Wild taking on Dakota. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Battle for it now in the neutral zone. Here's the Wild. Had it for a brief second before Dakota tried to take the zone and offside at the blue line. If this is your first broadcast tuning in, probably it is, because in all these broadcasts, of course, you're watching because you know one of the kids on the team. I'll do my best. I hope to keep you up to date. This is, of course, my first time seeing these kids, and trying to relay the numbers and the names, and hopefully by the third period we'll just start to learn some of these together. But it's been a really fun Sunday. It's fun giving these kids the big game experience. They love it. You can see it in their faces for the intros, after the games for all the presentations as well. Here we go. First shot on net right there and a rebound. Good save there from the Wheatland goaltender. That's Jackson Hilton net for the Wild today. Puck comes out to near the blue line. Kept in, though, from Dakota. Looking to center it. Nobody there. Picked up from the Wild. Nice little move there. Now gains the Dakota zone. Across the blue line. Looking for the first shot on net the other way. And a big save. That was a shot there from number 29, Rory Zazulak. That's the big goal scorer for Wheatland, leading their team. And Nicholas Belohavaluk in net for Dakota. Good first save there. Puck drop in the zone. Won by Wheatland. They'll keep it in the zone. Near the face-off dot now. Plays it back down in behind the net. Picked up from Dakota. Looking to come in. A good battle there. Arneson fighting for it alongside number 10. That's Cam Samuelson. Now it comes on up. That was on the stick of number 8, Ethan Fisher, who had it just go off of his, although now Dakota does a good job of keeping it in deep, just wide of the net. In behind now, Wheatland looking to regroup, looking to get the puck out. Moving it up past the face-off dot. Crossing the blue line into the neutral zone. Puck knocked off the stick there and taken back in from Dakota. Good pressure there on the forecheck from number 8, Ethan Fisher. Continuing to do so. Picked up now on the blue line from Emmett Thomas, who looks to dump it in. Picked up from the Wheatland Wild in the middle of the ice. Comes down here now in the near zone. Coming down, a shot that drifts off just the right-hand side. Off the stick number 22, that's Wyatt Dobson. Here's Dakota puck, trying to get it outside the zone. Good job there from Wheatland keeping it in. That's a bigger defenseman over there for Wheatland. Number 16, Corbin Wilson, using his size on the blue line. There's Wilson now skating back to the puck. Definitely one of the taller kids on both teams. You can tell even from up here. He has the puck now behind his own net. Plays it off the boards. It's going to be kept in, though, from Dakota. Puck battle, it finds its way up the ice. Just crossing over into the blue line before he can turn back over and back into the neutral zone. Here's Wheatland now with it. Looking to dump it in. Again, picked up and cleared back down from the Dakota Warriors. That one going to go all the way down for icing. Early in this game, we are only about 3 minutes in. Looking for our first goal. We've got 3 shots so far on that. Wheatland 2, and we got Dakota with 1. Face off here in the Warrior zone to the glove side of goaltender Belohavaluk. It's a great name for a goaltender, the big save. Here we go. Puck now cleared outside the zone. They'll turn right back over. Wheatland dumps it back down in behind the goaltender. Here come the Warriors. Have to regroup. Looking up ice for the play. Decides to play it off the boards. Intercepted at the blue line and kept in from the Wild. Now re-picked up from the Warriors. Looking to turn and go there. That was number 22. Hayes Lippert. Good job there from Hayes. A shot on net and a good save there. Shot from number 6, Trey Stewart. Face off back down here in the Warrior zone to the trapper side, or blocker side rather, of the goaltender. Played in by Wheatland. Offside, however, though. Let's do this one again, this time just outside the blue line of the Dakota Warrior zone. That face-off one from the Warriors. Puck, though, bounced right back to the Wheatland Wild. They're playing on up. Little race for the puck there. One from the Wild forward. Looks to turn and get it up ice. Unable to do so. That was number 97, Braden Morrison. Now the puck coming on down. Another foot race for it. Wheatland going to win this race. Looking for it out front. That was a real nice pass. Oh, there's a good deflection. Good save out in front. Here's the leading goal scorer. Great shot up high. Another big, big save there. Nicholas Belohavovic. That one will not have enough juice to get down there for icing. It'll be played on here. Wheatland now with it. Crossing in front of their own net. Up past the blue line into the central zone. Gets that puck out and across. Nice backhand pass there. Wheatland Wild. Now right back out in front. Big shot. Oh, and that one drifts just in. Leading goal scorer gets it done for Wheatland Wild. Number 29, Rory Zawislak. Another great shot. That one just trickled in off the goaltender. You'll see it here on the replay. On the second angle here over top of the net. Just off the mask and trickles in. High shot there, finds its way in, and it's a 1-0 game here in the gold medal final. Looking right back to answer is Dakota. Right back in it in the zone. Battling for it there in the near side corner. That one gets chipped past the Warriors. They'll maintain still at the blue line. Here comes a shot from the point. It is intercepted from the Wild. Not cleared, though. Still kept in deep and dumped back down. Comes back around. Wheatland Wild with it in their zone. Up along the far boards now. Try and ship it past the blue line. Unable to do so. Kept in from the Warriors, who now move the puck in deeper. Coming right between the face-off dots and the offensive zone. There's a cluster of 5 bodies. The puck bounces out to the blue line. Shot now bounced. Another big save. Jackson Hiltz. Wheatland Wild is second shot of the game. 6-2 are the shots on net here early in the first. 6-3 now, rather. Wild up 1-0. 9:20 remaining in this period. Face-off happening the glove side of Hiltz in the Wild zone. Face-off one from the Wild. Turns and fires it along the boards. Up near that elite safety sign. Now here he is turning back around. Crossing back through the middle of the ice. Past the blue line. Does get it out of the Wild zone. Finding some room on the end here. Getting past the ref. Taken down. No call. Battling for it in the corner. Right back on the puck there is number 14. What a great shift we've seen from Dexton Lamb so far. Dexton Lamb all over this puck. As it pops on out. Playing ricochet amongst the two teams there for a quick second. Ping-ponging back and forth. Picked up from the Wild. Looking to get a shot through, but it's jammed in the feet. Unable to get it as it's now turned around from the Warriors and cleared out of the zone. Battle for it in neutral. Picked up from the Dakota Warriors. That right there, number 44. That's Berkeley Warner. Warner with it. Taken off his stick and cleared back out into neutral area. Dakota Warriors have the puck, regroup, looking to regain the zone. Looking to pull back even in this gold medal game. Here's the Wheatland Wild. Oh, puck got whistled, got caught up in equipment there, it seems. So we'll have a whistle here at center ice. Face off at center, action back underway. It's Wheatland Wild with the puck. Getting it just across the blue line before it gets turned back over. Offside called. We'll have a face-off back where we just did a few seconds ago. Wheatland Wild with the puck into the zone, looking for a great centering pass. Looking for another pass there, getting it back and forth. Need to take the shot maybe. There it is. It's deflected, or blocked out in front rather. Nice passing there from the Wheatland Wild, trying to find the right lane. May have wanted to pull that trigger on one of those. Here they are once again, battling for it down to the deep zone. Dakota Warriors poking that free, trying to wrap around attempt. Nice save there from Jackson Hiltz. Staying steady right on that far post. Oh, and here's a great chip from the Wheatland Wild. He's up. He's all alone on the breakaway. What a massive save. Massive save. Number 9, Griffin Daviduk was just saved by Nicholas Belahalavic. Breakaway attempt. Great forecheck. Puck now deep into the Dakota zone. That one played by number 7, Carson Christensen. Turned over, back up into the neutral, up into the middle of the ice rather. Now it's up in the neutral zone. Crossing back over. Line change for Dakota, going to create some time and space for the Wheatland Wild. Get a shot away on the far side. That one, though, goes just wide. That was Braden Morrison with a good chance there. The puck still deep inside Dakota zone. They get it outside the blue line, looking to make their way up, but Wheatland intercepts. Coming right back in, plays it down deep below the net. Picked up. Wheatland retains possession. Back up to the top of the faceoff dot. Takes a big shot. What a glove save. Belahalavic with a big glove save to keep his team in this one. Facing an early barrage of shots. We are going to see our first penalty called of the game here, and it's going to be going against the Wheatland Wild. It'll be a hooking call. Looks like it's going against number 98, Jaden Ryan, by the looks of it. 2 minutes for hooking for the Wheatland Wild. The Warriors on their first power play here of the day. Heading into the game, Warriors power play percent at 13%. The Wheatland Wild penalty kill, 100%. As here we go, the faceoff was originally won by the Warriors, back up to the point, but they could not keep it in. The puck just skirts past the blue line. Now they continue, the Wild, to just push it down the ice. They're down into the zone. That puck now out in front of the goal, takes a shot, goes just to the right-hand side. Wheatland pressuring in the zone even though they're shorthanded. Here come Dakota now. They're on the power play. A good defensive stick turns that puck around once again back down into the Dakota zone. Here come the Warriors now with the puck crossing up over. That right there is number 3. That's Emmett Thomas with it. He lost the puck to the Wild player who now chips it in and looking to get around his man. Not able to do so. That puck will go behind the net instead. And it's picked up there from number 12, Braxton McLeod, who passes it across there to number 10, Cam Samuelson. He gets it up. Turned over, though, by the Wild. They dump it down. Won't go all the way. Even if it did, wouldn't matter. They're on the PK looking to dump it down right now. There's still 48 seconds remaining of power play time here for the Dakota Warriors. Looking to turn and burn up ice, get something going. Instead, it's the Wild going blue line to blue line, D to D, playing that puck down deep. Wraparound attempt, gets the pad down, and he stuffs it there. Another great save. Number 31, Nicholas Belahalavic, doing great. Face-off one from the Wheatland Wild. The puck, though, went right in between the two defenders, so it makes its way out of the blue line, out into the neutral zone. Now it's Dakota picking it up and clearing it a little bit into the Wheatland zone before it immediately pops back out into the neutral area. We'll try this again. They're going to go back right-hand side, now back to the left-hand side. Here's Dakota Warriors looking to gain the zone. Again, Wheatland saying nope, not allowed to. Another great job. Right off of the steal, leading to a breakaway attempt. Oh, what a great attempt there, but puts it just wide. Nice play by the goaltender as well to stick with his man. Here he is again. Here's Arneson. Plays it back to the blue line. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-a-side hockey. The shot from the point. That one goes just a little bit on the glove side. Misses. Wraparound attempt. That one blocked out from one of the defender's sticks. Did not get through to the goaltender. Good defense here from the Dakota Warriors. Puck up alongside the boards. The far side. Looking to make its way out. Instead, kept in from the Wild. Now here's the Warriors with it. Trying to just chip it out past that blue line. Not able to do so. Maybe now. Third time a charm. Yes. Gets past the blue line in the neutral zone. Get the pressure off. Release now. Looking to get down and create own pressure of their own in the Wheatland zone. Looking to get another shot on goal here. Wheatland's only allowed an average of 6-7 shots per game. So they don't give up a whole lot. You got to try and make some of these count when you get your chances. Dakota at 3 shots as of right now in the first period. Down by 1. We got 2:40 remaining in this frame. Here we go with Dakota picking up the puck in their own zone. Looking to go near side on the boards here, chip it out. Able to do so, yes. Here they come. It could be a 2-on-1. Could be a 2-on-2. Try and get the puck just down deep there once again. Picked up from the Wheatland Wild. Come around, nice little deke there, move. Gets it to their forward. Moving up with it. Now crossing over into the zone. That's the leading scorer again, taken down from the Wheatland Wild, number 29, Rory Zawazlak. Here's Zawazlak now. Nice pass to Daviduk. Tries to stick handle around his man, trying to get an opening. Couldn't find one. Good job here from the Wild, just passing this puck back and forth in the zone. What a great pass that was to set up Zawazlak right out front. Massive save once again. Wheatland passing this puck around. Great playing with their teammates. Looking for the openings. That shot going just a little bit wide. There's Zawazlak again. Zawazlak in the corner. Plays it up to the blue line. He was going to go D to D, but just bubble a little bit. Now all of a sudden it's going the other way. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Here comes the fourth shot on goal, and he's taken down. Ref's going to call it a trip. Another step or two, and we might have seen a penalty shot here today. That would have been fun. 55 seconds remaining in the first period, and we are off to another power play. Once again for Dakota. Face-off one there from Dakota. Got a shot from the point. A little trickler that kind of got through, but an easy save from Jackson Hiltz. That puck was not cleared, kept in from Dakota on the power play, just trying to get more shots on goal here. They now have 4 shots on goal. Here comes another one. Nice glove save there from Hiltz. He stuck with that. Took away any chance of a rebound. That whistle now going to be going to the glove side of Hiltz in the Wild zone. 1:33 remaining on this power play. Warriors looking to tie this gold medal game up. That face-off won by the Wild, but controlled there instead by Dakota. Here's the Warriors now with it. Looking to turn and keep it inside the zone. It is bubbled the blue line, but kept in. Now it's cleared all the way down. On the PK, so no icing, of course. Here's the Warriors in their zone with it, playing it up. Right there is number 17, who had it in the corner. Dawson Holder. And that's going to do it for the end of the first period. The way that the tournament's been running is there's been a flood after every 2 periods of play. So because last game we played the third and got right into this one, we are now going to have a flood of the ice. So we have got a full intermission coming up right now, followed by 2 more periods of play here in this gold medal game. Coming back in a little bit during the end of the intermission, we will do a first period recap for you. But for now, after 1 period of play, it is the Wheatland Wild 1, the Dakota Warriors no score. You're listening to the AAA Hockey Challenge, brought to you by Brandon Source for Sports here in Brandon, Manitoba. Welcome back inside J&G Homes Arena. It is the AAA Hockey Challenge. Title sponsor of the AAA Hockey Challenge is Brandon Source for Sports. The 2016 Silver Division is sponsored by Sobeys Extra. This is the gold medal game of the 2016 Silver Division. We have got the Wheatland Wild taking on the Dakota Warriors. So far, we've only got one goal in this game. It's been a really good one so far. As we take a look here at your first period summary. First period summary, the lone goal, Wheatland Wild, Rory Zawislak, his 20th of the tournament. This is their 6th game. 20 goals. They've been finding the back of the net. There's a couple of the kids on here who are approaching 40 points on the Wheatland Wild. Dakota doing a great job of keeping them at bay in the first period. Really thanks to some outstanding goaltending from number 31, Nicholas Belahilavic for Dakota, who at times was almost standing on his head. It was a great first period effort. Heading into this game, they were averaging roughly for shots, 26 shots on goal for Dakota. They were allowing shots on goal 14. For Wheatland, averaging 32, only allowing 7 shots on goal over 3 periods of play. So 5 shots on goal right now for the Warriors, doing pretty good in that scheme of things, but they got to crack that goose egg, looking for the first goal, looking to tie things up. Want to keep this close before Wheatland can pull away for it. They're going to start this second period on the power play still. There's 1 minute remaining of power play time. Here, Dakota Warriors have the power play and the puck. Maybe not. Wheatland won that race to it first, but fell down. Now it is the Warriors' puck. Coming up over their own blue line. Crossing center, looking to gain the Wild zone with a pass up. Out of the reach and turned over. Wild now with it, looking to move it up. Nope. Puck being ping-pong back and forth. Now put on net. A nice bouncing puck there. Nothing wrong with that attempt. Get pucks towards the net. You don't know what's going to happen. That bouncing puck, bit of a knuckle puck, but staying with it there. Good job, number 39, Jackson Hiltz of the Wheatland Wild. Puck now going all the way down into Dakota territory. Around the net, down to the near side. To the blue line, but not out. Still kept in there from Wheatland Wild. Coming out with it from the near side, right out in front, and backhanding it out in front, and finding the net. Somehow that one gets in. Look to be number 4, Holt Arneson. That was Holt who did the backhand. I'm not sure how it ricocheted in. Look at the overhead here. Holt's backhand. It just hit the goalie and found its way in. Again, putting pucks to the net, never a bad idea there. Two 2-0 Wheatland Wild here in this gold medal game. That was an even strength goal as the penalty kill was over for Wheatland. Here they come right back in on net again. Right up the middle was number 9 with a great chance there. Couldn't get a shot away. That was Griffin Daviduk. Now the puck back to the blue line. He turns and he fires and he scores! Number 9, Griffin Daviduk makes this game 3-0 off of a great read there. Here comes the puck. It bounces, finds him right out in front. He just grabs it, spins, and fires it. Great placement there. Very quickly, this game is now a 3-0 Wheatland lead. Here they come again. right in. All the momentum, putting that puck on net. There's a good save. Puck bouncing back out, though. Here's a rebound opportunity. Wheatland trying to stick handle, create some space. Doesn't get the shot away, though. The puck there. It's going back and forth between the sticks between both teams. Somebody trying to get some good handle on it. Unable to do so still. Here's going to be a shot for Wheatland. He puts that top corner. There was no stopping that goal. What a shot. That right there, number 87, Riker Hegedus. Hegedus with another highlight reel goal for this Wheatland Wild team. Easton McKayo is 88. My apologies. I thought it was number 87 from here on the jerseys. Again, it is a little hard to read some of these jerseys sometimes. Number 88, Easton McKay with a fantastic shot there. This number 14, Dexton Lamb on that fourth goal. We got ourselves a penalty being called here to the Dakota Warriors. So now bad things get a little bit worse for the team as they're down shorthanded and down 4-0 in this game. Falls face-off. The penalty's not ready on the clock yet. We'll have to redo the face-off here. Penalty goal number 86, Maverick Wetch. Here's the face-off, controlled from Wheatland. Although no, now chipped away from the Dakota Warriors. Here he comes. He's up. He's on a breakaway. He dekes. Oh, and he just puts it wide. Tucker Victor, the best chance Dakota's had this game. Tucker with a great move. Just couldn't find the open net there. Wasn't much open net really to even work with. Now another big save. Oh, and a rebound goal. But Halavic had that one. A great first save, but that rebound effort. Wheatland not giving up on it. Big save here. He thought he had it. Dropped down. The puck was still loose. Oh, what an absolute heartbreaker for him. He really thought he had that, and he did. That was a tough shot, that first one, to make that save on. Dropped down, he thought he had control of it, but it popped loose and nothing you can do from that range with open net. Just like that, it's now quickly 5-0. After really sticking with this Wheatland team, which looking at the stats through the other games of the tournament, nobody's been able to even stick close with them in terms of the score. Dakota, though, in their game in the preliminary round, did so. It was 6-3. Nobody else could even stay close. They had a couple of one massive blowout. So now in this game, sticking with them 1-0 through the first, all of a sudden giving up 4 goals here. Oh, there's a big save. Maybe help get a little of confidence back. Although it's not the goaltender who needs the confidence, it's the goal scorers. Dakota needs a couple more shots on net. They got to find an answer here and find a goal. They have 7 shots on net, does Dakota so far. Wheatland's only giving up an average of 6 to 7 shots per game. So compared to most other teams, they're doing a good job of it. But when you're down 5-0, you only have 7 shots on net. Of course, you just got to find a way to get more pucks to the net. There's a good defensive stick there from the Wheatland Wild player. Here's Arneson with it, getting up over the blue line. Checks over his shoulder. Maybe looking for that pass out front. But there was 4 players on him. Didn't get one of them through. Here now is Dakota with it, coming up over the blue line. Puck being battled for in the neutral ice area. Picked up and just coming in offside was number 6, Trey Stewart for the Wheatland Wild. Face off just outside the offensive zone of Dakota Warriors. Or defensive zone Dakota. Here is the puck now coming back down into the, now behind the Wheatland net. Looking for the pass up to the boards. He finds his man. Puck being battled and shot on net, off the glove. And now here's Wilson with it. Wilson looking for the pass up. He finds Daviduk, who has that puck knock off his stick. But it goes right to the stick of Rory Zazaluk. Here is the big backhand, the leading goal scorer. Right back out in front. Oh, it takes his time and just puts it into the empty cage. What patience. What poise there from Griffin Daviduk. Number 9 out in front. The puck comes to him. Just pauses, moves left to right, puts it into the empty net. Wheatland Wild starting to run away with this. It is now 6-0. Although, if you're watching this and you're cheering for the Warriors, don't tune out yet, because one, remember the kids are still gonna they earned us a medal regardless. They're getting a medal at the end of the game. But I remember a game last year. We were doing this AAA tournament challenge. There was a team that had, I believe, it was a 5 or 6 goal lead, and in the third period, it got erased. And it was incredible in here. So I've learned at this age with these kids, you can never, ever count them out. But if we're going to see a Cinderella story happen like that, we are going to need to see Dakota push a little bit harder as of right now. It all starts maybe with this shift. The puck coming down into the zone, played up from Wheatland. It's being picked up, though, now from Dakota. Taken over again from Wheatland Wild. Deeks right to left, gets a backhander off. That one goes just wide of the net. Plays it out in front. Gets a shot not through. That was blocked in front by a few bodies and cleared out from the Dakota Warriors. Here's the Wild now, back in their zone. That's Kipton Wyanzak, number 11 with it. Here's Wyanzak. Tries to skate through a couple players, able to still stick handle through. Moves to the left, loses the puck there, however. And now it comes back into their zone. They are going to be called for offside there. And we are going to have another face-off just outside of the Wheatland Wild zone. Face-off one from the Wild. They control the puck. They move down into Dakota territory. Looking to set up and pass around. They've done some great job of doing exactly that. Using the setup, finding the passing lanes, creating time and space. Here's the Warriors dumping it down into the zone. They'll dump and chase action. First to it was Wheatland, but now a good job of getting onto the puck next. A couple of Dakota players. Centering it right out in front, but that was a good stick from Stewart, blocking that defensively. Otherwise, we had a great chance out front. Was Ethan Fisher ready for that one? Here's Daviduk passing it up there. He was looking for Brendan Morrison. That puck outside of his reach, though, and it's going to go all the way down to the boards near King's Kitchen here at the arena, and it's going to be icing. Puck drop coming back down here into the Wheatland Wild zone. It's going to be to the left-hand side of the goaltender near the broadcast and production booth. There's Morrison taking the draw and winning the draw for the Wild. That puck now comes outside of the zone. Dakota with it near center ice. Loses that puck. Back into possession of the Wheatland Wild. Continuously want to call them the Wheat City Wild. Here we go with Wheatland now, playing it up. Here's the Warriors with it. They try to dump it on down deep, and again, playing a little dump and chase. They did get to it. They got 3 men on that puck versus 1. Come up with possession. Just got to get a good shot away when they had an attempt to go towards the net there. Was unable to do so. Now the puck back up into the neutral zone. Puck poked down into the Dakota zone, down deep along the boards there as they continue to battle for it. Puck's going to pop out towards the face-off dot to the right of the goaltender. Now up towards the blue line, played off the boards and out. Wheatland Wild go from one side to the other. But it's picked off and intercepted here by Dakota as they enter the zone. Taking down the far side, right out in front. Oh, it had a centering pass and put it just a little bit wide. Here's a follow-up shot. That one going just off of the glove of goaltender Hiltz. A good job there from Dakota attempting to get, and then well offside on that play. We'll get ourselves a whistle here. First couple of good opportunities from the Warriors in a few minutes there, putting up a couple of shots on board. Shots department now 20-9 for the Wild. They lead this game 6-0. Face-off win, Wheatland Wild. They regain possession and cross the center line for having that puck knocked off of one of their sticks. Another player, though, picks it up and moves on in. That right there is number 88, Easton McKay. The puck goes off his stick, though, now and into the corner down low. Battling for it, back out front, a couple of players. The puck would be passed towards the center ice area. Here come the Dakota Warriors across center, taking the blue line. Has good speed here, had a good shot on net. That one bounces over Hiltz, doing a good job of keeping that puck on the outside of the net. One of the Dakota players tripped up, not on purpose, however, no call. Lets the puck go down in the corner, though. Here is the puck rebounding back and forth off a couple of bodies. Still along the boards. Wild try to get it up and out, and they will. Here's McKay using the boards to pass it out into the Dakota zone before Dakota picks it up, and now Turner fire it back around. That puck coming up now near the blue line for Wheatland as they turn around, try and get it towards center. That's Wyanzak who took it across the line there before losing it to Dakota, who now turns around and brings it back up ice once again. Again intercepted, though, from the Wheatland Wild. The gold helmet, Easton McKay. You know, as a parent, I always like putting the different, big colored different items on my kids, too. Way easier to tell them apart on the ice. Appreciate that. The gold helmets, the different color sticks or gloves sometimes. Easier to tell. Face-off just outside the Wild zone. It is one from the Wild after a bit of a battle there. They're going to turn that one and go up ice. That one is number 4, Holt Arneson. Holt with 3 players on him. Tried to get away the centering pass. He did, but there was no player there in the middle. Instead, it goes back now over the far boards. Holt with it again in the corner, battling for it with a couple of Dakota Warriors. There's Dakota's number 8, Ethan Fisher, with it in the corner once again. He's been all over the puck, been in the right spots here today. Speaking of which, again, here comes his line. He had the touch there, along with Cam Samuelson. And number 17, Dawson Holder. As this forward line looks to make some progress deep in the Wild zone. Looking to keep it and get some pressure. They got a couple of Wild players on it, though. Here's Ryan from the Wild. He's going to have time and space. He gets spun around the defender, and now he's up and he's through. It's now into the Dakota zone before it's now taken by Dakota Warrior. Chipped up into the center ice area. Picked up from the Wild. They're going to clear it down. No icing. 2:30 remaining in the second period. It's a 6-0 Wild lead over the Warriors. Gold medal game here for the AAA Hockey Challenge. Title sponsor, Brandon Source for Sports. Puck back up towards center ice. Battled for by a couple players. Picked up and hit down from Dakota, who comes now down into the zone. That right there is number 10, Cam Samuelson. Berkeley Warner was in a hot chase there from Dakota. Berkeley Warner chasing down, as is Emmett Thomas. And a big save there once again. Nicholas Bilahalavic trying his best to keep his team in this one. facing his 21st shot on goal. And there's been some doozies in that 21. Face off to the right-hand side of Belahlavic, and it is one from Dakota. Although poked back in the zone there. Wild pick it up now, maintain control. They'll take it back out in the neutral zone. Circle back around, try and find the passing lane. Does the left-hand side, missed the pass, however. Still regains the zone and puts down in deep. Here they go, beside the net, fighting for the puck once again. They got their sticks on it. It's a battle. There are 4 Dakota players there to the 1 Wild, so Dakota picks it up. Move out to the neutral zone with it. Less than a minute remaining in the second period. Dakota, if they want to press, if they want to show some kind of momentum, now's the time. They're not going to get a full intermission in between these 2 periods. They're only going to have a few minutes to kind of rest and recoup, so be nice for them to get a little momentum, at least maybe get another shot, a good shot off at least. Something to build on as they move towards the third period. Here's the puck down deep and low. Here's Dakota now with it. The Warriors coming out. Tries to deke around. Fortunately, there's a few other Wild players there. Puck ended up on one of their sticks instead. That's Callahan Smalley with it coming on in. Smalley with a good chance on the right-hand side from the defender after picking up that puck. As time runs out, the Wild had one more opportunity there. Could not convert regardless, up 6-0 after 2 periods of play. Like I mentioned briefly, we don't have much of an intermission here right now, but we will do a game recap for you about how we got to this point. The first period, we had a very tight game. Only 1 goal to report, the 10-13 mark of the first period. It was the Wild getting on the board with a goal from number 29, Rory Zawizlak. That is his team leading 20th goal of the tournament. 20 goals in his 6th game. After that, in the second period, it was all Wild. And there was a lot of goals. There's now 5 goals in the second period for the Wild. It began at the 13:54 remaining mark. Number 4, Holt Arneson. That was assist number 7, Callahan Smalley. After that, 13:20 mark, number 9, Griffin Daviduk. Assist number 98, Jaden Ryan. Followed at the 12:44 mark, number 88, Easton McKay, with an assist number 14, Dexton Lamb. Then our one specialty teams goal, 12:02 mark, it was number 9, Griffin Daviduk, with his 2nd goal of the game. This one on the power play this time. Assist number 29, Rory Zawizlak, his 2nd point of the game. And number 7, Callahan Smalley, his 2nd point of the game. Last goal of that period, number 9, the hat-trick goal. Griffin Daviduk with a hat-trick. Number 97 with the assist, that's Braden Morrison. And number 7, Callahan Smalley, his 3, his 3rd point of the game as well. It is 6-0. Third period underway here at the gold medal final, the 2016 Silver Division. Here's the Wheatland Wild with it up. Oh, we got all kinds of time in center ice. Leading goal scorer finds the way again. Oh, a heartbreaker. Belahlavic had that in his glove. The puck just good placement. Shot and it fell out and fell into the net. Bad luck there for Belahlavic. Not only was it in his glove when he dropped it, it happened to hit the wrong side of the pad and fall into the net. It could have fallen any other way, and it would have fallen away from the goal line. Instead, it's 7-0 here in the start of the third period, and we are now officially in running time. After a 6 and 7 goal, after the 6th goal, the 7th goal lead, running time in the third period commences. So it'll now be extra hard for Dakota to pull that Cinderella story comeback. A little less time between whistles, at least until they can pull within that range again. Maybe they can do it right here. Looking for their first goal of the game. A shot goes just to the wide of the net. Here's the Wheatland Wild with the puck once again coming through. Making a deke there is Holt Arneson. Puck right out in front. That one is going to be picked up there from Dakota. Be offside for Wheatland. They got to tag up. They do. Now they can regain the zone and continue to forecheck. Here's a nice chance after a good line change. Could get a good chance here from Dakota. Good backhand attempt there. Number 10, Cam Samuelson. One of the better attempts that we've seen here. Cam coming off the bench on a line change. Came in on the left-hand side wing. Had a good backhand attempt there. The puck continues to be battled for along the near boards. That one going to go all the way down the other end of the ice, and it is an icing against the Wheatland Wild. Puck drop coming back down to the Wild territory. It'll be to the right-hand side, the blocker side of the Wild goaltender, Jackson Hiltz. At the conclusion of this game, I will bid you adieu very quickly and head on down to ice level as we get ready for the post-game medal presentations. So after the game, don't tune out. Regardless, again, what side you're watching, watch whoever you're watching receive their medal. The kids have worked hard all weekend. Just to get to this game is, of course, an accomplishment. Sometimes for the kids who are in it and lose, it doesn't feel like that at the time, but it really, truly is, of course, as we know. So after the end of the game, we have award presentations, medal presentations for both teams that we would appreciate you stick around for. Here comes the Wheatland Wild as they're coming on in past the blue line. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Deking back and forth all kinds of time. Puts that one just wide of the net, however. Here comes Dakota with it. Briefly, that one hit back down in behind their own goaltender. Tried to clear that one, however, picked off by the defender instead. Good block out in front there. It appears to be number 22, Hayes Lippert. Or no, that was Lippert there. The jerseys are a little tough to read at times with the Warriors, the numbers, and also when they're tucked in to the pants, it makes it even harder. There's Lippert there with the puck, battling for it with McKay, who gets it up. It's now getting deep into the zone. Off of the goaltender, he's going to just hold that one and get a whistle, does Bill Hlavik. 10:50 remaining in the third period here of this last and final gold medal game of the AAA Hockey Challenge. This is the first of 4 weeks that's going to be happening AAA Hockey Challenges. 3 of the weekends are going to be having broadcasts on the championship Sundays. AAA Hockey Challenge is, of course, very popular across the prairies, but always love to host them here in Brandon at this time of the year. The official start of spring is 2 things: Masters and the first AAA Hockey Challenge weekend that me and the production crew get to spend here together. That's how I know it's springtime the last few years. As the puck is picked up now in the zone, in the Dakota zone by the Wheatland Wild. Pass it across. Here's David getting to the puck first. Got a couple of guys out in front. Chooses to try and get it back to the point instead. That one is intercepted. As number 44, Berkeley Warner with it, who's looking for the pass up to the centerman, whose number I cannot see is tucked into the pants. Could be 29. I think it's a 2. Could be Brecken Schneider out there. Don't think we said that number or that name in a while. Nope. Never mind. That's 29 right there. There's Brecken. Here's the Wheatland Wild with it now. They're coming across. Trying to get that puck in towards the net. Was not able to do so. There's Schneider with it. Trying to get it up along the boards. It was pushed back into their own zone, though. We'll have to try and go the other way now. Is that an 86? Maverick Wetch. That's who's got the jersey tucked. All right, now we're good to go. Jersey tucked is Wetch. Loses the puck. That one comes right on in. Artisan with a good chance out in front. And another good save there. Nicholas Bihalovic. 27 shots Bihalovic has faced. 20 of them he's been able to stop. Of the other 7, like realistically, only 2 or 3 maybe he would want or could have back. This has been a very well-scored game from the Wheatland Wild. They have done a good job of passing the puck, finding open nets, going in the top corners, battling well. These two teams played each other in the preliminary round, according to the stats here, and it was a 6-3 Wheatland win. Pulling out a little further ahead here today. Still got almost 8 minutes left, though. Just under 8 minutes remaining in this gold medal game. The Dakota Warriors looking for their first goal of the game. You know they don't want to be shut out. Meanwhile, the other side doing all they can to get that for their goaltender. I can say that word because there's no real home broadcast here. Both teams are home teams in our opinion. We love putting on the big show for the kids. So regardless of what side you're watching from, here we like, with the big intros. Oh, that puck's going to find its way in. I thought it was about to be covered up there. But Hlavik couldn't quite find the loose puck. And it's tucked in for now an 8-0 lead. As I was saying, though, regardless of what side you're watching, we do our best to make the kids feel welcome, of course, while they're in Brandon here for the weekend. But also for the gold medal games, both teams, as you might hear in the background, they get the goal horn and the goal songs. No matter who scores, they get the big announcements, they get the big intro, because, this is all about having fun, of course. Work hard, have fun. I know one team is having fun right now. I hope the Warriors are as well, but of course it's always fun to win. While they're up 8-0 here in this gold medal game, as they regain puck possession, skate out across the center line, across the blue line now. That's Lamb with the puck, looking to try and get the pass out in front. Was not able to, when instead off the back of the net. Now the puck tries again to get back out in front. That was thanks to Higgidas. Here's the puck coming down in the Wheatland zone. Dakota having a good chance. Just couldn't quite find the shot there, though. The puck was sitting there in front of the net. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now it's coming back down the other way on the Wheatland stick. Takes a shot. That one goes off the goaltender. Should get credit for a shot, I believe. They one deflected it wide. Puck goes back out in front. Here's Wheatland turning and firing. Good block out in front by the defender. Then that one, the rebound, goes wide. Here's Zawazlak with it now. Goes back up to the blue line. He takes a shot at the point. Big pad save there. Bella Hlavik coming through again, clutch. Big save in the pad there too. Oh, puck is loose. Ref didn't see it. Still, 2 or 3 good saves there from the goaltender from Dakota Warriors. He's now faced 32 shots on net. Puck is dropped. He's going to have, no, not facing the one. That one goes just wide. It's going to be picked up there in the far corner by Morrison. Stick battle out in front. That puck gets poked over to the far side of the faceoff dot here, to the right-hand side of the Dakota goaltender. Played back down to Morrison, who takes that shot, and that one goes just wide left. Here's Daviduk with it now. He's looking right out in front, right to the leading goal scorer for the Wheatland Wild. That's number 29, Rory Zawazlak, who put that one over the net and high and looked to the skies afterwards. He has not missed many of those opportunities probably all weekend. The kid scored 20 goals. Here he is again, battling for that puck. Here's Daviduk with it again, leading it in assists. Because of a lot of plays like that. Great puck handling, trying to find Zawazlak right out in front. Unable to do so, though. That one turned over, coming back down the other way. Here's Dakota. That's number 29 coming on down. That's Braken Schneider. He makes a move. Oh, and that's a massive save from Jackson Hiltz. Keeps this game scoreless on his side. Hiltz. Looking forward to seeing this overhead replay right here. Hiltz goes right to left, sticks with this man. Oh my goodness. That was the glove save. Forget the pad, reaching out and keeping that one out. That was the save of the day. 3 games we've done. We have not seen a save that good. I'm looking at the production crew. Have we seen a save that good today? I don't think so. Unbelievable. Keeping the goose egg is Hiltz there. Coming back down is his Wheatland Wild. Crossing over deep into the zone now. Dobson with it. Looking to center it. It's picked off instead. Put back towards the boards. Dobson back on it once again. Puck right in front, bouncing. Here comes the Dakota Warriors. Picking up that puck and making a move is Braxton McLeod. Here's McLeod with it. Loses that puck, though, to number 7. That was Callahan Smalley. Smalley goes to pass, fans on it. Instead, it stays in the zone. Here's Dakota, another good chance. Oh, but Smalley, good job getting back. Lost the puck, but then didn't give up. Immediately went right back and helped out. It's a good defensive player there. It's coming on up is Smalley, still on that puck. Keeping it along the boards. Great job of killing time. There's Ryan now with it, taking over as Smalley goes back to his place on the blue line. And he loses that man, however. It's going to be a hooking call coming up against Smalley after this next whistle. And there's a shot away on the Wheatland Wild goalie. Another big save. And we have ourselves a penalty being called. This one is going to the Wheatland Wild. It'll be a hooking call. And it is indeed going number 7, Callahan Smalley. It's really hard to blame him for taking a penalty at that time. He had a great shift. It was the end of his shift. He went all the way down the ice with that puck after not giving up on the play. And without hooking that player, it may have given away a breakaway opportunity. I'm sure Jackson Hiltz, his goaltender, is probably going to be thanking him for that hooking penalty afterwards. I don't think he minds that one. There's now less than 2 minutes remaining in this game. When there's 1 minute to go, I'll put the headset down and let the ambiance of the arena take you through the last minute as I make my way down towards the center ice and we do our post-game medal presentations for both teams after an incredible weekend of hockey. For now, though, we're still looking for some more action here. Dakota looking for that one goal. Looking for the one goal here. They're on the power play. Can they do it? They have 1 more minute of power play opportunity left. Tries to make a room around the defender. Not able to do so. There's now 1 minute remaining in the third period. It's 8-0 for the Wild. Enjoy the ambiance and stay tuned for the post-game medal ceremonies. Again, thank you so much for listening and watching to the AAA Hockey Challenge here in Brandon, Manitoba, proudly presented by Brandon's Source for Sports. Enjoy the last 45 seconds now in the medal presentation. Thanks for listening.